All right, let's get an update and answer the question, where in the ArkLaTex is Rick Rowe? Is he really back? I'm hoping so. Good morning, Rick. Great to have you back, buddy.
Good morning, Nate. Hey, buddy. I've got some buddies here. Of course, there's no better companion in the world than a dog. So we thought, how appropriate on National Dog Day to come to one of the most unique dog rescues I've ever heard of. I think it's one of the most unique in the country. It's called Ninna's Road to Rescue. My whole life, well, I say my whole life, the last 12 years, this place, I've heard about it. I've actually, I know I've donated to this, even though I had never actually been here. I've always wanted to come because it's a home. And look at this, we've got Moppet and Poppet here. They are sisters, and every dog you're going to see this morning is adoptable. In fact, that's one of the reasons we're here. We want you to give them a wonderful home. Now, they've got a great home because this is actually a house. What's cool about this story is this a house. It was old, dilapidated, in foreclosure. Michelle and Ninna, who's not with us this morning,
right,
but she started this whole thing, bought the house, did the work. There she is working, painting the ceiling. And of course, a lot of volunteers are involved as well. And converted this house into what it is today. Let's see, there's Ninna and the dogs. And so it is a home.
it's a home.
What was the idea? Why did she do this?
She was a long-time animal advocate, obviously very passionate about dogs. She was a shelter manager for another rescue, and she just decided she wanted to do this herself.
Yeah.
So started looking around, found this foreclosure, purchased it, and
Wow.
had friends that started volunteering,
Yeah.
and
It's
grew
incredible.
it into what it
And
is
as you can
today.
see, and what's cool about it is most of these dogs, many of them, have come from homes, and we want them to go to a good home.
Correct.
So this is an environment that they would be familiar with in many cases, a home. So that I love that part. All right, let's talk about almost, we're rounding up here a little bit, but almost 4,000 dogs over the last 12 years
Right.
have been given homes.
That's correct. It's about 300 dogs a month that we adopt out. So,
That's amazing.
oh yeah.
When you think about that, 300 a month, that's 10 a day? I mean, that's incredible.
300 a year. I'm sorry.
300
Did I
a
say
year.
month?
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I thought that was
300 a year.
okay. Yeah, I thought,
Exaggerating a
wow,
little
that's a
bit,
big
yeah.
one. But still, that's 300
300.
that have homes now.
That's
And
right.
you vet the owners, the potential owners, right? You make
There's
sure
a
they're
whole
going to good homes.
process. We want to make sure that the right dog goes to the right home, that the people that we adopt to have a good history of, providing vet care for their animals. It's like-
See, you don't know this, but there's a camera coming right at her that she's a little wary of. Give me names, because you have to
This
name
is
every dog.
Tibby.
This
Yeah.
is Tibby. Every dog has a different
Every
name.
dog
All
has-
those 300 dogs every year have a
Yes.
completely different name.
That's why they have such crazy names.
All right, because what we're trying, you can't just do Fido.
Right,
Amen.
right.
So let's go through the room. This one.
That's Cheez-It, like the cracker.
Look at that, just
Okay, this was Tibby.
Tibby.
This little one is Gibbler.
Gibbler.
And then, let's see, we had Moppet and
Yeah.
Poppet. We already
Right.
said them. And then this is Mama Moon. She is pregnant.
Oh, look at that.
And so she's early in her pregnancy, so she has a while to go.
Oh, isn't that sweet? And then over here you have a.
Jello.
Jello.
That's on the floor there. And
Oh, beautiful. How did Jello? Just curiosity. I know they all have different stories. How did Jello end up here?
Jello came to us with two other dogs. They were in kind of a hoarding situation.
situation, yeah.
So,
Okay. Anyway, it's fantastic. Now, if someone wants to either adopt a dog or become more aware, maybe become a donor, I would say go to Ninna's Road to Rescue Facebook.
yes.
There's no
Facebook
better
page
there,
and
there's
a
no
website.
there's no better dog rescue that I'm aware of in the country that has a better reputation than this one. Brian, coming back to you, my brother. Good morning, Brian. It is a beautiful Monday morning, folks. Don't you love it? I do. Dawn, that's the eastern sky. But you're going to love where I am. I'm in Benton, Louisiana. All right, and as we pan over, you're going to see a house. We're hoping these lights will turn on. There they go, because this is an actual home. Used to be an old beat-up home that was in foreclosure. And a wonderful lady named Ninna purchased it and completely rehabbed it. I mean, she did the She did a lot of the elbow work, okay? Got her hands dirty and converted it into one of the most amazing dog rescues really in the country. And as you can see, it is full of dogs, as it has been for 12 years now. And all of these dogs, eventually, hopefully, we're going to find them homes. This is, by the way, National Dog Day. So we thought, what a perfect time to visit Ninna's Road to Rescue. And they've all gotten excited. They were all sleepy and chilled out until we walked in the door. They get excited when folks walk in the door. These are all volunteers. This place couldn't exist without volunteers. You say, Michelle, there are about 50 of them. So we've got 3 or 4 with us this morning. All right, let me ask you, why do you do this? Why do you volunteer? I know you. Give me an idea of what is your schedule for a week here?
Oh, I just come in on Tuesday mornings usually.
Okay. All right,
So,
and do what? Whatever's necessary, right?
I try to get here early.
Okay.
And
By the way, every one of these dogs is walked during the day. Okay, so they get exercise. They're all they all visit the vet. They're all spayed and neutered before they're ever adopted. These are puppies that are absolutely gorgeous, and they all have names, Michelle.
They all have crazy names. This is Misdemeanor.
Okay, I love it.
And her sidekick is Mini Paws over there.
Mini Paws. This one is.
This one is my boyfriend, and his name is Dan Dan.
I love it. All right, tell me why you volunteer.
Well, I've had dogs most of my adult life, and I see that dogs can't speak up for themselves.
Yes.
They can't advocate for themselves.
Yes.
They look to us to do that, so here I am.
Amen. I appreciate that. You're right. And there's no better companion. By the way, these are 2 sisters. And they are best buddies. They hang around. They sleep. Look at that. You just got to absolutely mop it and pop it. And right next to them, Priya. Gosh, I love this. All right, got 30 seconds. So, Ninna's, what's amazing here, you have a $6,000 a month vet bill, and then food and all of it. I mean, so the cost here are pretty enormous.
Yes.
So, someone that either wants to adopt, Michelle, or give, where should they go?
They should go to the Facebook page, Ninna's Road to Rescue, or the website, which is roadtorescue.org.
Yeah. It's fantastic. There's no better place. Well, look, there are a lot of wonderful dog rescues all over the ArkLaTex, and I love that. But nobody has a better reputation than Ninna's Road to Rescue. So look, we want to give these guys and gals a home, and they are absolutely wonderful, Nate. I'm just saying, look at that. Kind of steals your heart, doesn't it, brother?
It sure does. In a little tail wagging at 6:20 in the morning. Love to see it there. There it is. All right. Yep. A little pup. And we want to find them all homes, Rick. And, of course, National Dog Day. So get those pictures in. Well, before we get there, we kick off the week celebrating our pooches today. It's National Dog Day, and, well, we coincidentally also find Rick hanging out with the dogs today. No doubt about it. Good morning, Rick. And
Hey, buddy, I'm in dog heaven. I tell you what, my whole life, I've had a dog in my life, and there's nothing like them. The best friends you'll ever have. And we've got, what is this one? This one?
Cozy.
Cozy. This is Mop It or Pop It?
Mop It.
Mop It. All right, there's Pop It. And there's Cheese It, just chilling out in your lap. This is one of the wonderful volunteers at this wonderful place called Ninna's Road to Rescue. All right, you do this for no money. This ain't easy work. Tell me why.
Because I love the dogs, and it's so nice to come out here and just love on them, and they give you the love back.
Amen.
Lots of puppy kisses.
Boy, that's true. You talk about loving you back, unconditional love, friendship, companionship. There is nothing like a dog. I'm telling you. Look at that little puppy right there. That one's going to be available probably in October. Every dog we're going to show you this morning at some point will be available. But they all have a story, Michelle. But some of these stories are going to break your heart. Tell me about Knox.
Knox.
It's okay, baby. It's good. It's good. It's good. All
Just
good.
a puppy. He's about 6 months old, and he was found in a dumpster at outside of Margaritaville Casino.
So shame on whoever. Shame on you, but thank you whoever rescued this one. And of course, thank you to Ninna's and what they do. I want you to see, we only got about a minute, so let's walk inside. This is the backyard, and then we're going to walk in because this is an actual home, folks. That's what's so cool about this. It's a house that was in foreclosure. This wonderful lady named Ninna purchased it, did all the work. She and her volunteers painted, fixed it up, and literally, it is a home. But now it's a home for dogs. This morning, there are 26 of them here. 26. Can you imagine? But they are treated like gold here. They are loved on, fed, bathed, done all the things. All right, I'm going to have to throw it to Brian real quick, but I want you to know that there's no better place in terms of feeling good about the animal you're about to rescue and adopt than Ninna's Road to Rescue. Just look for them on Facebook. Look at the tail. I mean, that's all you need. That's what you need. They'll love you no matter what kind of day you're having. They're always going to love you unconditionally. Brother Brian, coming back to you, my friend.